Hi all, today we're going to show you how you can get a dog pet in ASKA. Dogs are currently the only pets you can tame in-game, and to get one, you will need to raise a Wulfar pup to become your village's best friend. It's not too difficult, though it does require some preparation and that you have some time on your hands. Let's explain it one step at a time. Once your village is up and running and a bit more self-sufficient, one of your first steps will be to locate a nearby Wulfar den. It will need to be an active one, where Wulfars are spawning. We say active, as you can also find some dens in the world that have been abandoned. In addition to knowing the location of a den, you will need to build a kennel in your village. And to build a kennel, you will first have to build a hunter's hut, in case you haven't already. The kennel can be located under the Defenses build menu, and all the required resources are tier 1. So it should be fairly easy to get it done once you're ready. Once the kennel has been built, the next step is to craft a Wulfar pup trap, which is also located under the Defenses menu. Now go ahead and craft one of the traps. This is a large item, so you can only carry one yourself, though you can of course also use a sled to carry up to 3. So how this works is that you need to place this trap close to an active Wulfar den. Beyond that, you will also need to bring some raw red meat to place in the trap. Well, you don't technically need to bring the meat, you can already place the meat in the trap before you head out. Which likely is the easiest option if you're crafting it while in your village. Now it's time to head to that active Wulfar den. Seeing it's an active den, you will need to come prepared to clear it out, as the trap needs to be placed no further away than around 20 meters from the den. When you know what to do, which you will shortly, you can easily run in and out though, avoiding the fight if you prefer. In relation to the distance, you will easily see if you're close enough, as if you place the trap too far away, the tooltip will say "No Wulfar den nearby", which will change to "Trap ready to be deployed when close enough", if it already has meat prepared. Then there's one final step, and that's to activate the trap. So don't forget to click activate before heading home again. Once activated, it will take about 1 in-game day for the trap to capture a Wulfar pup. You might miss it, but there's even a message on screen that tells you when the trap has been triggered. Isn't it amazing how well Vikings can hear things even from far, far away? When you have time to spare, head back to where you placed your Wulfar trap as to pick it up and bring it home. Now, while we only placed 1 trap in this example, we could have brought and placed for instance 3 traps in one go. If so, we would now have had pups in all of them to bring home. Getting Wulfar pups is also a good reason to not destroy a den beyond using it as a hunting resource for raw meat and leather. By that we mean, defeating a boss at a den will stop all spawns and cause the den to be empty for an entire in-game year, as far as we know. Now it is night here and harder to see, but look at this adorable puppy caught in the trap. Don't worry, you can put the trap down and pick it up again if needed, or transport it on a sled. Back in your village and with the trap in hand, you can interact with the kennel. This action will free the pup and consume the trap. The final step is now to make sure that the feeding trough has food for them, so that they can grow up. In our case, we used raw red meat, but they might accept other or cooked food as well. You can either manage the feeding yourself or assign a villager to take care of it and maintain your kennel. With food and some rest, it won't take too long before your pup has grown to an adult and is ready to join your village. While it might be cool to raise multiple dogs, do keep in mind that they all need food to keep alive. so make sure you're up for it. We have yet to extensively experiment from this point on, but beyond petting the dog to receive a buff to happiness, your new best friend got several tricks to show. Dogs can guard your buildings as well as villagers, and you can make them part of your party. This means they will follow you around, and once in your party you can see their health and status here on the side. Even cooler, when you have the dog in your party, you can assign it to protect a building. So with the dog in the party, target for instance your hunter's hut and ask for it to be defended. You can check a dog's task by looking at its tooltip anytime. The same works for villagers. Here's one of our cooks. With the dog on follow, we can assign the dog to protect him. As seen here in the tooltip afterwards, our dog will now be guarding Harald. By the way, should you for any reason destroy your kennel while having dogs, they will stay in your village but become strays. That means they can't have anyone assigned to them for feeding, and they will either pick up food they find randomly or which you drop for them. They can, however, still be added to your party. Once they are in your party, you can also change their stance between defensive, evasive, and aggressive. The latter means that they will even attack nearby prey, like this poor smolker we came across outside our village. They will also happily help with skinning animals, and if there's a meat hunk laying around on the ground, they might skin it for a tasty meal. In case of more trouble than anticipated, it would have been nice to be able to change the stance without interacting with them during a chaotic situation, like having a shortcut key, but at glance that doesn't seem to be possible, at least not yet. Oh, if you need to heal them, petting them will quickly restore the health of your dog. And yes, you can have more than one dog in your party. But we haven't tried with more than 2 yet. Lastly, once you remove a dog from your party, they will return to whatever task you have assigned them previously to, that be simply guarding the kennel or another building or villager. And that's how you get a trusty dog companion in ASKA. We hope you enjoyed our guide. If you did, we'd appreciate a thumbs up, and of course feel free to leave a comment and check out our channel for more ASKA related videos.